Hello everyone. Today is the 1st of December 2022 and I'm looking at the analysis for the stock of Pilbara. And this is a follow-up to my last video that I had done last week. So now this is we are looking at the daily chart for Pilbara and visually, the way that I look at it, I kind of like looking in boxes. And what we see here is that this is now this, if you see, this is a trading box for Pilbara. And in this box, what we see is it had tried to breach this level of 5.6 once, twice, thrice, has been successful. And when we see these three tops happening, we need to look at that the way that I look at it as the M forming here because it has not been able to breach this top. And when uh, this trading range forms, then there is a very good chance of this breaching this support. So here we could see that the support is at this level where really it has whenever it has tried to go below that, it has closed above that, right? So we can that also happening, which is this level of around 4.8, which was good support. Now when this price action forms, we have to be a little bit of a on a careful side here, and we did see this breach happening here. Now, when we saw this breach happening here, it has gone to this support level, and here we see not again reaching above this level again, but what we see is it started consolidating, and the consolidating is more, as you can see, it's more getting down and down, which is like a weakening of the stock that we can see. And once it breached this support, which had been a good support for all this time, once it breached that support, we see a sharp fall. And that sharp fall, the good thing is that it did not breach the lower end of the support that we had here, which was at around 4.37. Now, the next day, the stock, it did go below that, the lower end, but what is more important to notice is that it closed above that range. Now, after it closed above that range, what we can see is it formed a good doji level, which when we are in a downtrend, if this forms, then there's a good chance that the buyers are kind of taking the control over, and that's the probability for that is higher, and that's what happens here. Now, what we see from Monday onwards is that this has again started going inching towards this earlier support, which is now the resistance, which I call is a resistance now. And when we the other thing that we notice is that, see, the lower is either at the same level or just inching upwards, right? Today as well, there was a very sharp dip that we had in the morning, but the stock, it hit this low, did not cross the low of yesterday's candle, and in the end, it just went upwards, closing at uh, the current resistance that we have of 4.8. Now, what we would really like to see tomorrow onwards is that it should not what I would really like to see it is this consolidating here a little bit rather than just jumping from directly from here, because when it consolidates, it really tests the current sellers and buyers. So this is what I would really like to see. Now, apart from that, I would like to also just show the 15-minute chart for today, which gives some good insights as well. So let me just go into the 15-minute chart. Remember the level that we had, 4.8, below which it had gone in the last few days, right? So now we go to the 15-minute chart, couple of levels which you would be able to see, and let's see this, right? So this is the support level of 4.8 that we had, this green line here, which was earlier a support, now a resistance. And this is when it had gone below that support, and once it started going down, it's been in a downtrend, not being able to really breach the 20-minute moving average that we see here. And when it does do it, it's for a short time, and it's just going back again and just consolidating from here. And it was on an uptrend. And yesterday, just look at it, what a volume that we had, just more than around approximately around 200 million of a volume, which is like, don't see that anywhere at all. What this is, it signified a very sharp uh, buyer interest, which means that this level had a very good support. So although after the close that it did here, it when it opened at the around this level, around the 4.8 level. It opened directly here, but immediately after opening, as I said, that this support becomes a resistance. Immediately after this, the sellers were very active, and immediately it dipped down. In the first 15 minutes itself, you can see it dipping down very sharply, and after that it started coming again, at a low. And once it started making a turn back, then we are looking at this. So this is the new resistance layer that we are looking at. And uh, beyond this, when it crossed above this level, is when we know that the buyers are really uh, active in this, and which would be then taking it up. So as you can see, this has gone up, and it has moved up, and it has consolidated at this level. So we can see it is very close to this resistance. So it would be a close eye that we would have to keep it tomorrow and the next couple of days. What really would be interesting to see is that if it really consolidates at around this level, and then we would like to see it going up uh, from that level. So uh, hope you like the analysis. If you do like it, to like the video. Thanks.